The sea was not yet still. Fires still flickered on the shores of Tsushima as the Mongol fleet pressed southward, unstopped and undeterred. Their next destination loomed ahead, the island of Iki, a small but defiant outpost nestled between Tsushima and the Kyushu mainland. It would be the next crucible in a campaign already soaked in blood. As Tsushima fell, the Mongol fleet wasted no time. Their next target, Iki, a stepping stone to the mainland. Nearly 1,000 ships cut through the Genkai Sea, bearing tens of thousands of warriors, Mongol, Chinese, Korean, soldiers of an empire that had never known defeat. The date was November 14, 1274. By nightfall, Iki would bleed. At the heart of Iki's defense stood Taira no Kagetaka, an aging but determined official charged with overseeing the island. A member of the once powerful Taira clan, humbled and broken decades earlier in the Genpei War by the Minamoto, Kagetaka bore not only the weight of the Mongol threat, but also the memory of his clan's former glory. He knew he would not be rescued. He knew this would be his last stand. As the Mongol fleet landed on November 14, 1274, their forces unleashed the same relentless strategy seen at Tsushima, mass formations of archers, gunpowder bombs, and iron discipline in their ranks. The defenders had no answer for this storm of arrows and fire. Outnumbered and outgunned, Kagetaka fell back to Hinotsume Castle, a modest hilltop fortress never intended to repel a full-scale invasion. The sky was blackened with smoke, the air filled with screams. Realizing the end was near, Kagetaka made a final, heartbreaking decision. He attempted to send his young daughter away to the mainland, entrusting her to a loyal samurai retainer. Sadly, Mongol archers spotted them and fired at their ship, killing his daughter. The samurai, however, survived and eventually reached Hakata Bay in mainland Kyushu. There he reported the bloodbath happening in Iki Island. Surrounded by enemies, the defenders held as long as they could. Some sources claim Kagetaka killed his own family before falling on his sword, a final act of defiance rooted in the grim honor code of Bushido. The Mongols overwhelmed the castle. Those who resisted were slaughtered. Those who surrendered fared little better. The Mongols left nothing but ruin. Homes were burned. Villagers were massacred. Iki was silenced, not as a military conquest but as a warning. Yet, in Kamakura, the message had the opposite effect. Japan was awakening. The Mongols had revealed their nature, not conquerors but destroyers, and Japan would not go quietly. The fall of Iki, marked by such profound devastation and the sacrifice of Taira no Kagetaka, solidified the terrifying reality of the Mongol threat. It was the second, undeniable warning to the Japanese mainland that their traditional defenses and individual valor might not be enough against an enemy so ruthless and technologically advanced. The path to the heart of Japan was now clear. The Mongols had secured their staging grounds, and the mainland awaited its inevitable invasion. How would the Japanese respond to this unprecedented terror? Join us in Chapter 5 as the full might of the Mongol invasion force finally descends upon Hakata Bay. Please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below, or don't. Thanks for watching.